West Yellowknife Trading Post has everything under the sun. Huge selection of vanities starting at $2.99. Unfinished cabinets, bases, and vanities as low as $71. Don't pay big box prices, but hurry, limited quantities available. You better get it when you see it at West Yellowknife.
If you can't work because of an injury, disease, or illness, find out if you qualify for Social Security disability benefits. Call your local 5-star law firm. Call Warren & Griffin at 265-HURT. That's 265-HURT.
Badcock Home Furniture and More believes everyone deserves the kind of comfort that fits just right. And in our Mattresses and More sale, that's exactly what you'll find. Get dreamy deals on premium Stanhope and Sealy Century Signature mattresses with your choice of a free 55-inch LG TV or adjustable base. Plus, save up to 30% on select mattress sets. And get comfy styles for your entire home with payment plans just right for you. Only at Badcock Home Furniture and More. Just right.
Oranges are sweet. Lemons are sour. Presenting a fresh new look with the same great value. Hi, I'm Kimmy from Crown, and this is the Crown Confidence Plan. Hand-picked, slightly used, certified pre-owned cars that have been certified and warranted for your peace of mind. So go orange today and get a sweet new ride. I'm Kimmy from Crown, and this is the better way to buy because oranges are sweet.
I was badly hurt when a crazed driver crashed into my car. He admitted to using heroin, and yet the insurance company still refused to pay. Warren & Griffin is the 5-star law firm that got me a 7-figure settlement without going to court.
West Yellowknife Trading Post has everything under the sun. Luxurious soaker tubs starting at $7.99. Butcher block countertops, 8 feet long, $1.99. 12 feet long, $2.49. Don't pay big box prices, but hurry, limited quantities available. You better get it when you see it at West Yellowknife.
Good morning. Hope your day is off to a terrific start. Perhaps you've already delved into a king cake and maybe you found a baby on this Mardi Gras day. Have fun no matter what you are doing, and we're so glad that part of your plans include watching us here on 3+U. We are excited once again this morning because Carol Fincher with Redstone Estates is going to kick off the show with us. It's been a long time since we've seen her live and in person. Good to see you.
It has. Good to see you too, Julie. Thank you.
So yeah, this Mardi Gras day kind of ushers in the spring season.
It does.
You said for me, this is a time of year, maybe some people wouldn't think about it, but a lot of folks make a move in the spring because they begin to think about that spring cleaning and kind of wanting a new start.
Yes, that's right. It's the weather. It's sunnier, a few more bright days, and people start to think about, oh, let's see what we're going to do about the rest of the year. Winter's behind us. Well, we hope winter's behind. Winter's mostly behind us, and so they start to think about just kind of generates thoughts and new plans and things like that.
I think sometimes too you can have these ideas of what you want to have for your life and your home, and then the actual legwork of accomplishing that becomes a reality. So winter, your yard's nice and dormant. You miss the flowers, but there's no work. This time of year, it's getting busy, and I bet a lot of people think, I just don't know, but what I'm tired.
Yeah, that's why I've had several people recently say, I love my house. I would like to stay in my home, but the yard, I can't do it. I try to hire somebody to do it. They don't show up. I try to hire somebody else, and it just becomes more of a frustration than a pleasure. And that's, generally what we always tell people is that's one of the things that is our mission, is that you take that energy that you have and use it for the things that you like, for the quality of your life, not one, trying to mow the yard, or two, trying to find somebody who would and do all the work and then just be frustrated. It's just time and energy that you could use to be enjoying your life.
You're a big believer, we've had you on the show so many times, about the importance of timing. And I know you work a lot with adult children.
Right.
You also work a lot with the new residents themselves.
Exactly.
Often this is their idea. But you can have this thought and mull it over for a while, but then when it's the right time to pull the trigger, right?
You do, and that's one of the things that we talk about with people, is that generally that's in 3 stages, and clearly stage 1 is to decide you're going to do it. You know, like you said, you think about it, and you know, do I want to, do I not? So really the first step is you decide you're going to. And then the other two, sometimes, you know, sometimes it's 2 and sometimes it's 3. Sometimes the second one is you decide when, and then the third is you decide where. Or sometimes once you decide you're interested in doing it, you go visit different communities and decide where, and then you decide when. So,
well, let's talk about the community then.
Okay.
At Redstone, that was a perfect way to segue us into it, because you're relatively new,
right?
but y'all did a really concerted effort when you were designing this to hit the key points for the daily life of your residents, which includes the rooms, and the design, and the food.
Exactly. The community itself is light, bright, open, and airy inside. You know, real cheery, open, bright look. The rooms are all designed. Well, one thing that's a big thing for people, each and every one of them have a private washer and dryer.
That is a big thing.
Oh, it is. In a lot of communities have, you know, the community shared laundries, and that works out for some people, and for some people it doesn't. So, you know, they have stainless steel appliances in them. One thing that's nice for seniors, no more old-fashioned keys. It's just a little fob. You just tap the door and it opens.
And isn't the shelving lowered so that it's easy to reach? Because often you have issues with your shoulders and your arms and stuff.
Yes, there's some custom built cabinetry in it for storage, and it is based on, you know, seniors and things like that. And then of course food, it's a part of everybody's daily life, but you know, a lot of times that becomes the social part of the day too. Lunch and supper, you know, we have fabulous chefs. You know, a lot of people say, well, do you have a good cook? Well, no, not really, but I have some really good chefs. You know? I mean, they are really chef-inspired meals. They order off the menu. It's not like, okay, today you may have this or this as a selection, but you actually order off the menu.
Well, we've got a couple of minutes left. You also, I mean, I remember when we went out to visit you, when y'all were just opening, and you were very proud of the food, because as you get older, your tastes change, your nutritional needs change, so you wanted to meet people there to keep them vibrant and healthy.
Exactly, and that's what, you know, and mental health has so much to do with physical health also, and then so people would say, well, you know, the food's really their physical health, isn't it? Well, not necessarily. You know, it has to do with their mental health too, because it's choices. They order off the menu. They get to choose what they like, and they have to sort of self-guide themselves if they need to be on low salt. You know, they need to make their selections and things.
And I will say this too, that where they're located, they're in East Brainerd, but it's not deep in. You're just literally within spitting distance practically of Hamilton Place Mall. A minute left. You've got a promotion going on right now?
Yes, we do. We have a spring special, and this would be the perfect time. Take advantage of the special, take advantage of the spring weather, and you know, make some decisions for the rest of the year.
And when I made that comment too about being close to the mall, it's not just for shopping, it's that there are doctor's offices there, the hospital is there. There's a protection measure.
Yes, we're like within 5 minutes of the mall, Erlanger East, other major medical buildings over in that area. If you wanted to eat out, which sometimes our residents do, just like us, sometimes we all cook at home and enjoy that meal, but we like to go out too. It's just all kind of restaurants and food choices also.
They would love to let you come and take a tour. You're welcome to pop in. If you'd prefer to schedule a visit, you can do that as well. The phone number is 541-9300. It's redstoneestates.org. If you want to look up more online, you can see for yourself how beautiful the rooms are, the activities they have to offer. There's always something going on.
Always.
Thank you, Carol.
Thank you, Julie.
Did the cold winter months cause some extra wear and tear on your windows? Well, if so, you're not alone. Hey everybody, I'm with West Shore Homes' Kirsten Page to tell us why you should consider West Shore for your next window or door project.
So Joe, a lot of folks have just finished spending their first winter in their new homes, and that's usually a wake-up call for people who have old and outdated windows. The main reason that folks have us out to their house this time of year is to see what we can do for their old and drafty windows.
Yeah, wintertime really does expose poor windows, with the biggest sign being those high energy bills. Now, what can homeowners expect in that first appointment?
So Joe, they're going to see so many styles and options to choose from. They can make their project exactly what they're looking for. And all of our doors and windows are energy efficient, which will make their home comfortable for years to come.
Well, how about for people watching who might be on the fence about starting their window or door project right now? Do you have a special deal to help them out?
So we're making it easier than ever for homeowners to get their window or door project started right now. For a limited time, we have our spring savings event. Pick up the phone and give us a call to get 5 years of 0% interest financing and 50% off the cost of installation. Get your window or door project done now and don't pay any interest for 5 full years.
5 years, 0% interest. That is an amazing deal. Now, some people might be stuck on how many windows should I replace, or wonder, do I have to replace all my windows at once? That's not how West Shore works, is it?
Definitely not. When homeowners work with us, they don't have to replace all the windows in their home at once. What we usually see is homeowners will replace the windows in the front of their house first for curb appeal. Then a few years later, they'll replace the ones in the back. It's entirely up to them.
Kirsten, thanks so much. Folks, West Shore Home is the best option for local homeowners looking to replace those windows or doors. Don't put that project off any longer. Trust the experts at West Shore to take care of you. Call now, and when you do, take advantage of this great offer. It's 5 years of 0% interest financing, plus 50% off the cost of installation. Call the window and door experts at West Shore Home now.
This is the place the Local 3 Storm Alert team calls home.
I was born here.
I grew up here. This is where we live.
So when severe weather threatens your neighborhood, our local team will pinpoint storms to keep your family safe.
Accurate forecasts our families count on, and you can too.
The technology, the tools, and the knowledge of the Local 3 Storm Alert team, working together to make sure you're prepared.
No matter where you live in the Tennessee Valley, you can count on your local weather team.
Coverage you can count on. Local 3 News.
We're going to help you plan your weekend or even your midweek fun today on 3+U, because beginning on Thursday, the talented students at Ringgold High School are putting on quite a show, and you are invited to a seat in the audience. They're putting on a performance called Catch Me If You Can. Eli Talley, Will Forgy are two of the stars of the show, and they are here with me in the studio this morning. So good morning to you fellas.
Good morning. Good morning.
So Eli, I want to kick things off with you because you are kind of the man always on stage. This is a true story, right? Who are you portraying?
Right. I'm portraying Frank Abagnale Jr. This guy was an infamous con man, and he really didn't even mean to be. He ran away from home when he was 16 years old because of the divorce of his parents. This was a traumatic thing to him, and he wasn't ready for this. So he runs away, and he thinks, you know, it's going to be hard to get a job as a 16-year-old. So he changes his age on his license.
He tells a slight story.
Yeah, and then that sort of just spirals into running out of money on the checking account, and then passing a bad check, and then it goes from there until he ends up making his own check. It gets crazy.
So it might sound like it's a bit of a sad story, but this is an upbeat musical of old. So whether you have got kids who you want just to kind of get a taste of musical theater, or you yourself happen to love the era of the 60s and 70s, this music has it all for you. And what a talented cast y'all have.
Yeah, we have some great cast. I mean, there's about 40 people in the cast and crew. We have the best people on our technical work, lighting, backstage, all that. We have great choreographer, Jenna Deckett, she's great. Cassidy McCormick, they're both great. And the choreography is really Fosse inspired, so you're going to see lots of fun. And Act 1, that's where all the dance and sparkle and pizzazz is at. And then Act 2, you see a little more of the story start to develop. You see, you know, things start to kind of go awry for old Frank.
So they go awry for old Frank, in part because no bad deed can go unpunished.
Right.
So Will Forgy is also here, and he plays your arch nemesis, if you will, right? Good morning to you, Will. Who do you play all dressed up over there?
Good morning. I play Carl Hanratty. I am, I guess, Frank's counterpart. More of a, like, do-gooder. And I really try to, like, keep Frank in check most of the time, and try to set him on the straight path a lot of it.
So I want to talk to both of you a little bit about the music in this show. Eli, I think you sing almost every number practically.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of numbers in the show. It's not a time, y'all were not alive in the 60s and 70s. It's part of the fun for you, and part of what your directors ensure is that you get immersed in the period to know how to bring this to life.
Absolutely. We have people working on, how people dressed back then. We have people doing a PowerPoint presentation. People in the ensemble will, what was the makeup and hair like, what was the costuming like, but also what was life like, how much was gas at the time, how much was it to pay rent, in New York City where the first of the show takes place. And a lot of it is reading up on how it really went down too, like for personal character development. Like I've read the book, and it's incredible, and almost the things that he did, Frank Abagnale, are almost compressed, and you would think that in a show like this, a big spectacle, you would want to exaggerate it a little bit, but it's almost a little bit diminished to fit it into this. So it's really incredible seeing how it really went down in that time period, how it was so easy to pass bad checks and impersonate people without the internet and stuff.
Yeah, it actually was kind of easy, I think, to pass bad checks back in that day. Okay, so 2 fun facts. Not that I ever did that, by the way. A quick disclaimer. One, parts of the show at times take place, Tennessee is referenced, in Atlanta.
Yes.
Without giving anything away. At one point he was courting, if you will, an Eastern Airlines stewardess, which takes us all back to the days of Eastern Airlines. But the other thing is that he is still living, and through one of your faculty at school, he found out about what you were doing and wrote to you.
He did. Great guy. I mean, after he, spoiler alert, gets caught, everybody gets caught, every criminal, he actually worked for the FBI and opened up his own security company, and is doing a lot of good now for check fraud and helping people not get scammed. He's been doing that for 30-40 years, and he sent us a letter and commended our hard work of our cast and crew, and it was incredible. It was surreal.
So do you have a favorite number? I'll let you answer, then I'll let Will answer.
My favorite number is the opening number, Live and Live in Color.
Okay.
It's the airport. He's about to be caught, and then everything stops. There's the FBI agents, they're holding him at gunpoint, but he stops everything and he says, I'm going to tell this incredible story, and this big song and dance number,
Bigger than life.
Larger than life, yeah. I mean, it's great. So much singing, so much dancing, and it opens the show with all of it that you're going to see. It's the first act. It sets up the first act for an incredible spectacle of song and dance.
Okay, Will, do you have a favorite?
I would have to say my favorite probably would have to be Stuck Together. I think it's a perfect way to really ramp up the show, and I think it really just ties everything together very well.
Well, I know the two of you came prepared to sing something for us today. Is that what you're going to sing?
We are singing Stuck Together.
So just as a real fun fact that I happen to know, because someone told me, the two of you are best friends.
Yeah.
Childhood friends. Now you're seniors about to go your own way. Is this a surreal experience for you?
It is, yeah. I mean, we've known each other for 7 years. So, since 6th grade band class, beginning band, we've been buddies, and, we started doing the theater thing during high school, and we've come a long way since, Junie B. Jones, and now we're here, wrapping up our
Well,
our
you
high school
plan to
experience.
pursue it.
I do.
You're heading off to SCAD. Will, you're in the Great American League of not being quite sure what you're going to do at the end of May.
That's right.
But you're going to do something great.
Something great. Hopefully.
You're going to start by right now doing something great, and that is they're going to perform for us. So while they get ready, here's how you can get your tickets. There are 5 showings.
Yes.
4 showings.
4, yeah.
Thursday, Friday, 7 o'clock, Saturday at 7, and also Saturday at 2. To get your tickets, you go to rhsperformingarts.ludus.com. $10 a ticket will get you in the door. You'll be wowed that this program has won quite a number of accolades over the years, so they've got a great testament to their talent. Here they are, Will and Eli.
Stop your sobbing, kid, before I shoot. Your nose is running on my only suit.
Sorry about that.
Who would have thought I'd share this dance with you? Looks like we're stuck together, which is strange but true.
Yes, you caught me, now the chase is done. But you must admit I gave you quite the run. Mr. Tortoise, here's your rabbit stew. Looks like we're stuck together, which is strange but true.
Tell Mr. Ripley I'd believe it or not. The show is over and he's all that I've got. It's hard to believe it, but we're tying the knot today.
That's okay.
And Frank, thank your public while you're still in your prime. You won't be seeing them for quite a long time. And after you've paid for your life of crime, well, kid, we'll see what good behavior can do. Till then, we're stuck together, which is strange but true.
In Catch Me If You Can, I play Mr. Frank Abagnale Jr., who between the ages of 16 and 20 passed $2 million in bad checks while successfully impersonating a pilot, flying over 5 million miles, practicing medicine at a top Atlanta hospital, and working as a prosecutor in the state of Louisiana, all under assumed names. But every criminal has a problem, and this guy was my problem.
My name is Carl Hanratty. I'm the special agent in charge of the bank fraud and forgery subdivision. Thank you very much. I've been chasing Frank now for about 4 years. I'm waiting for him to make a mistake. I've been hot on his trail, and I'm not backing off.
Here we go. Let's bring this one home, Carl. What do you say?
Sounds good to me. Hey, Mr. Lawyer, Mr. Two on the aisle. You never can predict when fortune may smile. In fact, I think I'm gonna break with tradition and tell J. Edgar Hoover, baby, I'll go fishing.
You want to take a day off.
You heard me.
If you had read this, you'd have said, no way. I almost made it look like crime does pay. There's lots of folks that I miss every day. But now a new duet has made its debut, and now we're stuck together, and we're out of luck together, and now we're stuck together, which is strange, but true. Your junior partner came through.
A simple case of monkey see, monkey do.
Ah, come on. Look, I'm glad to be on your team.
Frank, let's make some butter out of cream.
Real nice. You practiced that.
Our towns have so much to offer. Hidden treasures, unusual stories that make each of our communities unique. I'm John Martin, and I love exploring our local places and bringing you stories from your town. That's Local 3 in your town.
Brought to you by Warren and Griffin.
My wreck was caused by a guy that wasn't watching the road. This did not have to happen.
There's no excuse for it. Call us right now. We'll make them pay.
They got me $850,000 for my car wreck.
You don't even have to leave your house. We'll come to you.
Are you tired of constantly maintaining that old wood deck? If so, it's time to call Chattanooga Exteriors and let us help you say goodbye to staining and splinters. We are the area's largest installer of Trex decking and have been awarded the Trex Platinum Award. We can help guide you through the process from concept to completion. Call us today and receive no payments or interest for 1 full year. Choose the best to better your home. Visit ChattanoogaExteriors.com or call us today at 805-3800.
A personal injury case is like a jigsaw puzzle. Some pieces fall into place, but others take careful consideration and a different perspective. If any piece is missing or overlooked, the complete picture cannot be assembled and the truth cannot be revealed. No matter the complexity or length of time it takes, we will work long and hard to make your life whole again.
Wettermark Keith, the name you know and trust.
Reynolds Wrap makes this whole cooking and cleanup thing so easy. Speeds up this so I can get to them.
Easy Prep Cook and Clean with Reynolds Wrap.
I am hugging your vegetables.
A stunning soup.
I'm obsessed with this soup, I really am.
Plus, the pizza joint that stole Rachel's pizza-loving heart. Next, Rachel.
Weekdays at 2 on Local 3.
I know that we're barely into the month of March, but right now we're going to look ahead to the month of April because fun things are coming down to Catoosa County, and in this case, Whitfield County at the Dalton Convention Center, because get ready, Travis Tritt is coming to perform, and so are two other bands. I'm going to save those for you for a minute. Evan Kennedy is the Catoosa County representative, the man of the hour with Hometown Promotions. Good to see you this morning.
Good to see you. It's always a pleasure.
I think this is so fun. I always enjoy talking to you because you've taken this love that you have of music and this love that you have for Northwest Georgia, Catoosa County specifically, and you're bringing great acts to people at an affordable price. This time around, though, you've got back-to-back headliners.
We are so excited. We got a call several months back about teaming up with the Dalton Convention Center. It's such a neat venue that hasn't really been used for concerts in a while, you know, with COVID and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So we decided to bring some really big names down there. Starting in April 22nd, we've got Travis Tritt. It's already halfway sold out, so if you want tickets, you better get on it.
Yeah.
And then April 23rd with 38 Special and the Marshall Tucker Band, same night.
Everyone's going to be singing along at both of those shows. So, you know, you're going to have to take me down memory lane a little bit here. Okay. But Travis Tritt is from Georgia.
He is from Marietta, Georgia, so just right down the road from Dalton.
Right.
Oh my gosh, how many hits has Travis Tritt had over the years?
Too many to count.
Yeah, exactly.
And who would have ever thought, I think I'm a little bit older than you, but I still think about him as being a contemporary country singer. He's kind of vintage in a way now. I mean, his hits were in the 90s.
Sure, and I think he's still putting out music today. He just came out with a new album. I believe it's called Set in Stone. People check that out. But Travis is selling out shows all over the country, and we're just so glad that he's coming back to our area.
When I think about his music, I guess I've had that kind of that old thought of country music where it's just kind of happy and the worries of life kind of leave you behind. I appreciate the old style that he brought to his music.
Oh, absolutely. And it just seems like it's timeless music.
Yeah.
You know, like It's a Great Day to Be Alive.
That's the one that was in my
head.
head.
I mean, it just makes you smile and think, you know, it is a great time.
So if tickets are selling that fast, people better act quickly, right?
Sure. I think the VIP section is almost sold out already. So we've got two different ticket types that we offer, general admission and VIP. So if you really want to come to either of these shows, you need to jump on it pretty quickly.
With Travis Tritt being from Marietta, chances are he's familiar with the reputation of Northwest Georgia and the music that comes from this part of the state. Marshall Tucker Band and 38 Special, have they ever performed in the Tennessee Valley before?
They have. As a matter of fact, the last time that I saw 38 Special was on the Coke stage at Riverbend.
Okay.
It's been a few years back. But all three of these artists have played the Dalton Convention Center before. It's just been many years back. So we're kind of excited to have them back to that venue because it's been many years since they played there. So.
When they're coming in, they're just kind of in and out, aren't they, Evan? There's not a chance for them to possibly be spending some time around here, and
well, you never know. I mean, over the years, I've ran into so many artists eating in if they were doing a show in Chattanooga, you know, you'd go in a restaurant, and you're like, oh my gosh, there's, you know, Willie Nelson or whoever.
Yeah.
But a lot of times they're flying under the radar. I don't think they want to be, you know, bothered too much.
Sure,
but,
sure. How long have you been doing this now? I don't remember.
Well, I've been doing, it's kind of a long story. I started in radio, and then I started writing songs and tour managing a band called Smith & Wesley.
Oh, yeah.
And then, so I snowballed into this concert promotion business about 3 years ago.
So, because I thought that it was relatively new, are you kind of pinching yourself at how fast it's grown? Because you are bringing in some great names.
Well, you know, we want to grow. We don't want to grow too fast, but we are looking at some really big names for this year, doing more stuff not only at the Dalton Convention Center, but in Chattanooga and maybe even outside of our area. So hopefully we'll be able to do some pretty big concerts this year.
Well, I asked the question because you're having to serve two different groups of people. You have to serve the performers who are coming in. You want them to have a great experience, but the fans who are coming to watch and buying the tickets also have to walk away with a great experience, which means that your abilities to put on a good show and manage everything that you have to manage is critical, and you're obviously doing it well, so people can rest assured that the ticket price is going to be worth it.
Well, thank you very much. We really do put our best foot forward there, and our goal is to not do too many shows. We'd rather do a fewer amount, but really focus on taking care of our customers and that they have that great experience. So this year we're hoping to do anywhere from maybe 10 to 12 shows with bigger names too that people would really want to come out and see.
Sometimes you're using the amphitheater there in Catoosa County. This one obviously is going to be an enclosed event, correct? So weather's not a concern?
Right. That was one of the things that attracted us to this venue was it's all seated, general admission or VIP. It's inside, so we don't have to worry about if it's going to rain or not. You know, sometimes as we get into the summer, we can do those outdoor shows where the weather's nice and it's not that big of a deal.
I had a conversation earlier this week with somebody from the aquarium. They have some events coming up, and she was talking about the draw that it brings to people from Atlanta and other ports of call who want to come here for the attractions. What you do is not just for the local folks, but it's bringing tourism dollars in too, right?
Right. We have people that come from all over. You would not believe, because I know I didn't. We have people that drive down from Indiana, West Virginia,
Really?
I mean Atlanta. They come from all over really to see these shows.
So all you have to do is drive 15 minutes or so down
right.
to Dalton. So you're going to find your tickets by going to hometownpromotions.net. That's the website. You can also just keep that on your favorites and keep checking it out to see what the next headliners are going to be.
Yes, and please follow us on Facebook and Instagram, all that stuff, Hometown Promotions. We post everything there.
So the Travis Tritt concert is April 22nd at 8. 38 Special Marshall Tucker Band will take the stage on the 23rd. If you're lucky enough to get tickets to both, you'll just have to call in that following Monday, I guess, because you'll be worn out.
That's right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Julie.
Woo! Papa John's just took their fresh, never frozen dough and hand stretched it New York style. So you can fold it or not. But I ain't gonna lie though, I fold it.
Tonight, the Automotive Award for Best Undercarriage goes to...
I'm gonna pull it, you gotta pull it harder. No, you're gonna dislocate my shoulder. 3, 2,
American Auto, tonight on NBC.
I'm sweating.
No hands in the grapes. You're making the juice dirty.
But we can stomp on them with our bare feet?
The owner said to make sure you were well taken care of.
Okay. See this wine is free.
New Grand Cru, tonight on NBC.
I'm C-Mark.
I'm John Mark.
Never text and drive.
Always wear your seatbelt.
At our firm, I think part of our success, well, a lot of our success is premised on giving 5-star service. And we strive to do that every day. We strive to treat every client like they're our only client.
And that behind the scenes 5-star service that clients oftentimes don't see directly but do see the results. It's when you're in a car wreck, the steps that we take, the investigation, the obtaining photographs, the identifying the witnesses.
Right. We do everything that we can do, so all you have to do is focus on getting well.
Well, the customer service is awesome. I mean, he calls to check on me.
You get free ring cleanings, jewelry cleanings, check every 3 months, and he's just, like I said, become a good friend.
Good morning and happy March 1st. We are starting off a new month today and we have some beautiful weather in store. Sunny skies, high temperatures in the mid 60s today, and look at this second point here, 70s for the rest of the week. So we're certainly kicking off this new month in like a lamb, and we have these warm spring-like temperatures. More clouds for the weekend, but we'll still be in the 70s for both Saturday and Sunday. Overall, dry conditions all the way through the weekend. Mentioned it being March 1st. This is the beginning of what we call the meteorological spring season, which runs for the complete months of March, April, and May. These are our weather transitional months, which means we can get a mixed bag of any kind of weather, especially during the month of March. Cold, hot, rain, storms, even potentially some snow. Remember the blizzard of 93. Of course, we're not expecting any kind of snow in the forecast here locally with the 60s and 70s over the next week. And it's also the peak season for severe weather. We just had Severe Weather Awareness Week last week. Perfect time to keep that in mind as we head through the month of March into April. Now, kind of usually what we mark off as the first day of spring is the spring equinox. So that's going to be the astronomical spring season. That doesn't happen until March 20th, so still a few weeks away. Officially, the equinox time is at 11:33 a.m. All right, let's take a look at the 5-day forecast. I mentioned the 60s and the 70s. Today, abundant sunshine, 66 for that high, so mid 60s across the area. Starting tomorrow, though, we're up into the low 70s, 72 degrees. Thursday, even warmer, up to 74. Generally sunny skies. There may be a couple of stray clouds for Thursday, but overall today all the way through Thursday, lots of sunshine. Friday, we're starting to see some clouds increasing across the area. I still think it'll be a partly sunny day, 71 degrees, and then Saturday, 74. So really can't complain when we look at the next 5 days. That dry weather pretty much will still be with us on Sunday as well. Here's a check of this afternoon. Nothing showing up on Futurecast. Winds from the southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Clear skies tonight. We'll keep the sunny skies being clear for the day on Wednesday as well. Just a light breeze from the west. And then for Thursday, generally, again, a lot of sunshine. There may be a stray cloud here and there on Thursday, but that's it. No really big problems. On Friday, we're going to start the day with a lot of sun, mostly sunny skies. But notice as we go through the day on Friday, more of those clouds increasing. So by the end of the day, I think Friday evening, potentially partly cloudy to mostly cloudy skies. But you'll notice no green showing up on the map. So we're certainly still going to be dry for the day on Friday, even though we'll have a few more clouds out there. Today, no clouds to see, just all that sunshine. 66 for your high in Chattanooga. Dalton will be the same, 64 in Fort Payne, Athens as well, Murphy and Blue Ridge. Winds from the southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Overnight tonight, clear skies. Oh, I forgot I had this in there. It's Mardi Gras. So if you're heading out this evening to celebrate Fat Tuesday, sunset tonight is at 6:36 p.m. If you're heading out at 6 p.m., 64 degrees, but overall dropping through the 50s as we go through the evening time hours. 56 at 8 o'clock and then 51 at 10 p.m. And then here are those overnight lows. Clear skies dropping down into the 30s, 33 in Murphy, 39 in Chattanooga, and 37 in Cleveland for tonight. And then highs tomorrow. Yes, that's going to be the warmer day, especially the central part of the viewing area and those valley locations in the low 70s. A little bit cooler to the east in the upper 60s, and then 66 in Altamont for that high temperature today. Let's look at the full 7-day forecast and wrap it all up. So nice today for Mardi Gras. Tomorrow, still more of the same. Thursday as well. Friday, we'll start to see more clouds in the mix. That'll continue through the weekend, but still overall dry. Look at Sunday, a high of 77. The next greatest rain chance doesn't head our way until Monday of next week. There's still more 3+U to come.
Another round? If you're buying.
Jack's new Southern Barbecue Pub Burger. 2 juicy patties topped with melty cheese, crispy bacon, French fried onions, and tangy barbecue sauce. Jack's, all about the South.
My name is Donna Godfrey. I lost 62 pounds in the 6-month program with Dr. DeRusse. I've had 5 knee surgeries, and honest to goodness, by the 6th month, my knee pain was at a 1 or less. And it was really great to go from a size 20 to a size 10. But not having pain in my knees, sign up.
If you would like to lose up to 1 pound of fat per day, call the number on the screen right now to schedule your free, no obligation appointment.
With Show Me Instant Games from the Tennessee Lottery, dollars can multiply 10, 20, 50, and even 100 times. So multiply your win again and again and again. And don't forget to play Scratch My Back for more chances to win. Only from the Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing fun.
If you have psoriasis, it's time to see the possibilities with Taltz. Up to 90% of those with moderate to severe psoriasis saw a significant improvement. Some even saw 100% clear skin. Don't use if you're allergic to Taltz. Before starting, get checked for tuberculosis. Increased risk of infections and lower ability to fight them may occur. Tell your doctor about infections, symptoms, or if inflammatory bowel disease symptoms develop, worsen, or if you had a vaccine or plan to. Serious allergic reactions can occur. Ask your doctor about Taltz.
7 a.m., wake up. 8 a.m., out the door. 8:10, breakfast at Jack's.
Start your day the Jack's way with a bacon, sausage, or smoked sausage, egg and cheese sandwich. Choose 2 for $6. Jack's, all about the South.
Let your goodwill show. Donate, shop, change a life.
If you are the parent this morning of a high school senior thinking ahead to those college days that are looming just around the corner, I'm sure that you know very well that your finances begin to take a hit before you know it. So anytime you have a chance to earn some scholarship money for your child, that is a great thing. So we are so happy this morning to kick the show off with Margaret Smith. She is a retired teacher, proudly, and she's representing today the Chattanooga-Hamilton County Retired Teachers Association, talking about scholarships not only for seniors, but if you are currently an undergraduate student or even looking into graduate work, they have some scholarships that you might be interested in. Good morning to you, Margaret.
Good morning, Julie. Thank you very much for having us on this morning.
I'm thrilled to have you here, and I think it's so great because, you know, what people fail to realize sometimes in the application process for scholarships is that there are so many individual ones that you can add together and find quite a substantial lift to the burden you're going to face when you go to college. Yours, fittingly, are specific to students who are wanting to pursue a career in teaching.
That's correct. Thank you, Julie. Yes.
So you've got 5 different ones. I kind of mentioned that there are some for undergraduate, seniors in high school, and then existing college students. But let's begin with the seniors, because I think what an inspiration it must be as a retired teacher yourself to hear a high school student say, I was so touched by a teacher that I want to become one too.
Oh, absolutely. And the Margaret Ferger Scholarship, we have 3 of those to offer. They're valued at $1,500 a piece, and we also have the Elena Scholarship, which is also valued at $1,500. And those are for the high school students that are expecting to pursue a career in education. And the process is an application, resume, recommendation letter, and then an essay on why they wish to become a classroom teacher.
When they're submitting these applications, who is reviewing them? I know your chapter has about 500 members.
That's correct. Yes, we have about 500 members, but if there's a teacher out there that is retired and has not joined, we are always looking for new members. So the application process is a completely blind process. There are no identifying indicators on the application regarding what school they go to, whether it's a male or a female, or any other identifying information. In fact, I don't have any influence on it at all. The applications come in and we distribute the essays to our committee, the scholarship committee, and we have a rating sheet. And actually the students, when they receive their application, they have the same rating sheet, so they can see exactly what we're looking for on the application.
So we'll stick with the high school seniors for a minute. Did they need to be in a public school in Hamilton County or any school in Hamilton County?
They need to be in one of the Hamilton County public schools.
Okay.
Yeah, that also includes the STEM Collegiate High. It also includes, of course, all of our wonderful high schools across Hamilton County.
Okay. And then with the scholarships you offer for current undergraduate students and then those looking for graduate work, once again, do they have to be, let's say, at UTC or Chattanooga State, or can they be a student at UT in Knoxville?
The undergraduate scholarships are statewide. Anybody who has graduated from a Hamilton County public high school and who is attending a school across the state of Tennessee, all of those students are eligible.
So this is a good amount of money you're giving away, something like $12,000 in total. So where are you getting those funds? Do teachers themselves contribute to this effort?
We have a wonderful support team from our membership. A lot of our members are honored by their colleagues, people who are giving money in as a memorial to some of their friends. And although our scholarship money comes from all of those sources, our donors are giving maybe $25 or $50, maybe $100 in honor of somebody or in memory of somebody. So all of the money that is distributed comes from our membership.
I know that you can't speak that your experience would totally mimic other teachers' experience and feelings, but I think a lot of us who aren't teachers might first think that you go into teaching because you love the subject you're going to teach. Is it that, or is it more that you absolutely get a thrill out of connecting with a student and seeing that light bulb go off?
I think it's a passion, and it's almost like you're being called to become a classroom teacher. And those individuals, it's challenging in this day and time to be a classroom teacher, no doubt. But I think the people that are going into teaching have a passion for seeing young, bright minds, to assist them, to nurture them, to help them fulfill their dreams and things of that sort. And in fact, our organization, even though we are not classroom teachers any longer, we're still giving to the community through our community work, from our legislative work, and things like that. So once you have a passion for teaching, you have a passion to improve communities.
Well, we are so very grateful for you taking some time for us this morning to talk about these scholarships. The deadline, by the way, is coming up 5 p.m. on April 1st is when the cutoff occurs. If you go to hcde.org and then it's /CHCRTA, that's how you can find out more about applying for these scholarships. Very well deserved. Margaret, thank you so much.
West Yellowknife Trading Post has everything under the sun. T111 paint grade exterior wood siding, 5/8 inch thick 4x8 sheets of plywood, 8 inch on center, only $36.50 each. But hurry, limited quantities available. You better get it when you see it at West Yellowknife.
Badcock Home Furniture and More believes everyone deserves the kind of comfort that fits just right. And in our Mattresses and More sale, that's exactly what you'll find. Get dreamy deals on premium Stanhope and Sealy Century Signature mattresses with your choice of a free 55-inch LG TV or adjustable base. Plus, save up to 30% on select mattress sets. And get comfy styles for your entire home with payment plans just right for you. Only at Badcock Home Furniture and More. Just right.
Neighbors make a neighborhood. TVFCU is proudly providing home loans.
Let L&S Excavation prepare your build site. With over 9 years commercial and residential experience, we will clear and level the land, dig footers, and pour the concrete to get you back to your build. Join us on Facebook or call 228-355-1539. L&S Excavation.
I need Social Security disability benefits, but when I applied myself, I got denied.
Why is the process so confusing? I just want the money I deserve.
If you're hurt and need disability, you may be in a tough place financially.
Call us so we can help you get your checks started.
Jay and Brent at the McMahon Law Firm were on top of it. I'm approved now and getting my checks.
Call Jay and Brent to get your disability checks. I did.
I'm Brent.
And I'm Jay. Call us.
It's just that easy.
Call 265-1100.
West Yellowknife Trading Post has everything under the sun. 36 by 60 inch windows with or without grids, $149. All other sizes starting as low as $99. Don't pay big box prices, but hurry. Limited quantities available. You better get it when you see it at West Yellowknife.
If you have lived in Chattanooga any length of time, no doubt you have heard the wonderful stories that come every day out of Siskin Hospital for rehabilitation. It is truly a Chattanooga treasure, and every year the staff and the volunteers there are so eager to share stories of success with all of us here in Chattanooga and beyond with their annual Possibilities Luncheon. They're gearing up for it once again coming up on March 8th. Misty Hamilton joins us this morning, and in a way this virtual world has dealt them them a great service because this year's event will be live streamed so anybody in the country can watch it. Good talking to you, Misty.
Thanks, Julie, for having me.
It is true. I mean, Siskin is just, the one word says it all, and you don't have to look far to find somebody who's benefited from the care there.
It's true. I mean, we just are able to bring people in that feel so hopeless, and they're able to leave our building with hope. And I think that is just such a great thing that we are able to do here at Siskin.
You can't fully understand what that means to leave with hope until you've been in the position that the majority of these patients are, because they often have either faced something that is truly life-threatening and they've managed to survive, but now they have to learn how to live in a new way. Perhaps they've been trying to get answers and they just couldn't get them until they find their way to you. They are fatigued and your staff lifts them up.
Yes, I mean, our mission is caring people, changing lives, and I think that we do that. We care for these people. We don't just heal their bodies, but we also work with their minds, and we are able to heal their whole person, and that we change their lives, and they can walk in, with a stroke or an accident where they lose a limb or a brain injury or so many different things, and they're able to sometimes walk out of our building when they weren't able to walk before. And it's just it's a gift, and we're so grateful to be able to do that here in Chattanooga.
What's hard, among many things, is when you are that person or that family going through that journey, you are in a kind of small fraternity now of people, and you want to talk to people who can share in the experience. Your neighbors and your other family members want to encourage you, but if they've not experienced it, it's hard to relate. So when you have the Possibilities Luncheon, you always bring in a keynote speaker who can champion that effort. What a speaker you have this year.
I mean, Travis Mills is just a gift to our world. And, he's a U.S. veteran, which it's just in times like these, I'm just really grateful that we have someone like him to come and speak to us. He was on his third tour in Afghanistan, a young father, had a 6-month-old little girl at home, and placed his backpack down, and a bomb exploded, and he lost every single one of his limbs. And so he had to go through a grueling rehabilitation process. And so he believes in places like Siskin Hospital, because he was able to see the hope and the process that places like Siskin Hospital can offer. So we're just really grateful.
I was reading about him a little bit, and he has a motto of never give up, never quit. I guess one of the challenges, and he'll speak to this probably, is that there's great victory in a small little success that you find.
Yes, it's step by step, and we take things for granted, like using our hands to eat and all these different things, and it's a process, and these people come in and they feel like their lives will never be the same. And so he knows what it's like to go step by step. I mean, I think I can't remember exactly how long his rehabilitation was, but it was very long, and it was grueling. And, someone with a military background, they know what it means to just keep going and to never quit. And so he's able to speak to our community and to our patients and to the people that give money to this hospital to give us hope and to give us the ability to understand what that looks like for a patient.
I have about a minute and a half left. Real quickly, I do want to say that one of the things you give hope to people on is that the monies raised at the Possibilities Luncheon go in to help with your charity care fund, so that you're not having to turn people away who otherwise couldn't afford it.
Yes, and that is what we are so passionate about with Possibilities, is that 100% of what we raise through this luncheon and through our gifts, through Possibilities, goes to the charity care fund. And we're able to help people that don't have the means to be able to come to places like Siskin Hospital. So we're so grateful.
So it begins, and I say begins because since it's live streamed, that means it can be replayed. But March 8th at 11:30 is the live event, correct?
It's the launch, yeah. So it's the live stream. So everything's live streamed on March 8th, 11:30. But it will be up until March 15th. So if you can't watch it, you have a ticket and you can't watch it on that time, then you can watch it, or you can watch it like 10 times.
So you get your tickets by going to SiskinRehab.org?
Yes, you can go to our website and there's a link you can click on, and you will can get your ticket, or you can make a donation, either way. So,
Misty, thank you so much for your time.
thank you so much, Julie. I appreciate it so much.
We are so grateful to have Siskin here. You can always learn more too about the services they can provide if you want to give them a call, 634-1200. Online again at siskinrehab.org. We're back after this.
Missing teeth? Tired of dentures? We can help. Call now to receive $350 off dental implants. Peak Family Dentistry offers painless procedures and the latest technology to help you regain your smile and your confidence. Call to schedule your dental implant consultation today.
You want to make pizza night with the family even better? Bam! Get yourself this Parmesan crusted papadilla. It's like a golden crispy little fireworks show in your mouth. Get a Parmesan crusted papadilla, only at Papa John's.
Sniffing out the best deal on a used Subaru just got a whole lot easier. Thanks to me, Sayla, top dog at Crown Subaru. I'm a bulldog when it comes to buyer protection. That's why we have the Crown Confidence Plan. That means that every certified pre-owned Subaru comes with a 101-point inspection, free Carfax, a lifetime warranty, and more. Come in and see me today and get a doggone great deal. From Crown Subaru, the better way to buy and service.
The way I get around nowadays is unique. Ever since my car insurance rate increased, I needed to find cheaper ways to get from point A to point B. Goes that one.
Nice.
But now that I found affordable insurance, I'm back in the driver's seat.
With a down payment as low as $35, Direct Auto lets you stop compromising and keep driving.
My name's Caleb. What's yours? I'm Grace.
Did you just move here?
Yeah.
Cool. Missing teeth? Tired of dentures? We can help. Call now to receive $350 off dental implants. Peak Family Dentistry offers painless procedures and the latest technology to help you regain your smile and your confidence. Call to schedule your dental implant consultation today.
That's going to do it for us today. Thanks so much, as always, for watching. Tomorrow on the show, Tish Gailmar is going to be here from the Chattanooga Nature Center. Also, Bee Caffeinated Coffee will be here, hopefully to perk us up a little bit. We'll see you again tomorrow. Local 3 News at Noon is coming up next. Soak up that sunshine.
Coverage you can